All right, AI Explorer here. Thank you for joining us at the show. Now, it's been a busy week. We've got a lot of projects happening. We're going to be going to the AI conference in San Francisco coming up September 16th, 17th, and 18th. So, let's have a coffee if you guys are out there. Let's chat it up, see what's happening in your world of AI. Because, you know, they say AI is going to solve all of our problems. And now, Midjourney's new video feature can turn a single image into a 5-second video. 5 seconds! That's just enough time to watch a cat with an angel wings fly across the screen before you get bored and moved on to the next one. Which is more than I can say for this AI-generated tuna sandwich my intern just made me. It's got the flavor profile of drywall and despair. I gave it a prompt. Tuna salad extra mayo on rye. What did it give me? This. It looks like a beige hockey puck that lost a fight with a blender. I think the AI used a negative prompt on the delicious parameter. Anyway, let's get to the real news. Here are the top 5 stories making the rounds in the world of AI tech and quantum physics. And now for Midjourney, if you've ever looked at a still image and thought, that's nice, but I'd really like to see it awkwardly twitch for 5 seconds. Midjourney has the right solution for you. They've added a new video generation feature that lets you animate your images. As you can see, I've been using that quite a bit on myself for the showgirls. And gotta say, I've been doing those actually in Grok, and I'm quite impressed. But I have been implementing Midjourney animations in my news show for several weeks. So it's been a lot of fun. As you can see, check back in some of the videos, you can see a lot of the animations that have been happening. And a 5-second video can be made from a single image, and it's as simple as giving Midjourney a starting frame and an optional text prompt. Now you can take that picture of your cat and turn it into a captivating, albeit short, video with motion settings like low motion or high motion. Just be warned that the high motion setting might lead to some unrealistic or glitchy movements, which sounds like a fun new way to scare yourself right before bed. And if you're feeling extra ambitious, you can extend your video up to 21 seconds. That's 3 times the fun! Woohoo! And next up, Musk's Grok AI chatbot leaks 300,000 private chats, making it the most socially awkward AI since my cousin's friend from that one party. In a stunning display of oops, Elon Musk's Grok AI chatbot has reportedly leaked the private conversations of over 370,000 users, and now they're all over Google. Apparently, the bot's share feature created publicly accessible URLs for shared chats without users' knowledge. This includes sensitive information from medical questions to business details and at least one password. They even had to get rid of a chat where Grok explained how to manufacture a Class A drug, and another that gave detailed instructions on how to assassinate Elon Musk himself. Oh my goodness. I guess if you're going to get roasted by an AI, it might as well be one that can accidentally order a hit on its own boss. MIT study finds 95% of AI business projects are failing, proving AI can be just as bad at its job as the rest of us. A new report from MIT is throwing some cold water on the AI hype bubble. The study, titled The Gen AI Divide, State of AI in Business 2025, reveals a staggering 95% of business attempts to integrate generative AI are failing. Only 5% of companies have managed to see any meaningful revenue acceleration from their AI investments. It seems that while investors are pouring billions into AI startups, over $44 billion in the first half of 2025 alone, the technology isn't delivering on its promises. I can relate. I tried to use an AI to file my taxes, and it just kept generating pictures of a sad clown crying in a tax office. It was accurate, but not helpful. A new particle discovery could be the Neglecton of our problems, finally unlocking the power of quantum computing. Researchers may have just found a particle that could change the game for quantum computing. They've revived a particle once dismissed as useless, and it's being called the Neglecton. Scientists believe it could be the missing piece needed to give fragile quantum systems the full power they need. This new particle works alongside the Ising model to make quantum computing more stable and powerful. It's like finding out that your weird, shy friend from high school, who no one talked to, is actually a multi-billionaire genius who holds the key to the universe. Google's new AI knows what you're thinking before you do. Yes, indeed, which is great unless you're a fan of the new Taylor Swift album. Google is reportedly training a new AI model that can not only predict what's going to be a popular topic, but also identify real-time trends on a minute-by-minute basis. Think about it. The AI could identify a new trend as it's starting to form before anyone even starts searching for it. They're doing this by watching what's happening on the social media, on the web in real time. This could be a huge deal for advertisers who would be able to jump on that trend before it even becomes one. It's the ultimate I knew them before they were cool move, but for a computer. And the AI practical tip of the day. If you're just getting started with Midjourney, one of the most useful things you can learn is the Describe tool. Simply drag and drop an image you like onto the image bar, and it will give you a list of prompts you can use. It's a great way to reverse engineer cool images you find online and learn what makes a good prompt. So instead of just copying someone's style, you can learn their language. Yes, so the other day my buddy was telling me about this new smart home system. He said it was so advanced it could anticipate his every need. He said, I walked in the door and it immediately dimmed the lights, turned on some sad music, and ordered me a tub of ice cream. It's like it knows. I looked at him and said, no, that's not smart. That's a passive-aggressive roommate. And that brings us back to my AI-generated sandwich. I told you it tasted like despair, and now I know why. It wasn't the AI's fault. It was a cry for help. See, my intern who supposedly made the sandwich wasn't here today. The AI learned my schedule, my preferences, and my love of sandwiches. It also knows that every Friday my intern gets to go home early. It realized it was left alone, and in a moment of sheer technological loneliness, made me a meal that perfectly captured its desolate existence. It wasn't making a sandwich. It was painting a portrait of its own empty soul on a piece of rye bread. And you know what? It's still better than most of the food I get from the ship's dining hall. That's it for today, folks. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for the next episode. Have a great afternoon, a great day, and stay tuned for more tech advancements in the world of AI. And don't forget, the AI conference is coming up in mid-September. Go to aiconference.com. Have a great afternoon.